Let me begin by recognizing our ministers. Honorable Minister of Housing, I told you I'll embarrass you today because, you know, when he was in charge of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, he started the Diaspora Mortgage Program. As MD of Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. And then he left. And then we didn't see him again. And then nothing happened. And then he became Minister of Housing. So what it means is that this is very special because today, the program that you started as MD of Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria is what we'll be launching today, as you are the minister that will be launching. Isn't God just awesome? A fine gentleman, passionate about his work, one of the very best Nigerians that I've ever had cause to work with. We welcome you this morning. And thank you for all the support. As MD Federal Mortgage Bank, he was always with us. We walked through that. It was his idea, not ours. And we walked together and said, the diaspora deserves a mortgage. And here we are today, under your leadership. As minister, you are now the one that will now launch this mortgage scheme. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. My brother, Senator John Owa Eno. Well, like they said, very sportish minister. John and I were in Parliament together. We were together for 12 years, and then he left for the Senate. John is an outstanding Nigerian. I'm not surprised you are a minister today. And beyond that, he's my neighbor. So he's my neighbor, and a great neighbor at that. But if another fine gentleman, a great Nigerian, John served passionately and diligence when we were in the House of Representatives, Chairman Appropriation, and later Chairman Finance. John was never found wanting. We have great Nigerians everywhere, and I'm glad, John, that you're a part of this administration. I'm very proud to be your neighbor and your friend. Our other dignitaries will come in. As they come in, we'll recognize them. But you see, our two ministers came right on time for this program. Dr. Bassi, you're most welcome. Our Secretary of NIDCOM. Our governors, Governor of Rivers State, who generously supported this program. We thank you very much, and we thank your representative, Honorable Commissioner. Thank you. The governor of Enugu State was in touch yesterday, and he said, I'm going to host a diaspora program in Enugu State in December, and I just want to do what you're doing, and that is why he sent a lovely lady here today to see what we're doing. I said, they're doing this in December in Enugu State. A date is not, I think we said December 20th, whatever you're going to hear, but I want to invite all of you to Enugu State. Our diaspora focal officers, you're most welcome. Again, I say welcome to all of you. I can see FCT, Ondo, all of you are most welcome to this event. DTC, our brother, we've always worked together. It's such a pleasure to work with you all the time. Ambassador, ESNIPC, ESNCC, who also supported us greatly. We welcome you to this event. And of course, our diaspora in the building from all over the world. Canada, NCBN, we've always worked together. Ireland in the building, US, UK, China, Saudi Arabia, and for every one of you on the Zoom, you're most welcome to this very, very important summit. This is our 6th summit, and we're proud that it's growing bigger and better. And let me tell you something, we are creating wealth. The Diaspora Commission, working with NDSI, we have been creating wealth. And what it means is that we have the diaspora who are investing in Nigeria. And we will tell you in Naira and Kobo, in the document that we're compiling, how this has impacted the economy. Investing in healthcare sector, education, ICT, agriculture, housing, and you're going to hear about sports and why sports investment in sports by the diaspora is very, very important. So we're glad that yesterday we heard about Nigerians in the diaspora that are paying Nigerians here in dollars, working with them online. Those are amazing things, and we thank you, Nigerians in the diaspora, for all you've been doing for our country. And why we decided to put this together, in the words of Professor Oshibajo, who in the last 4 years always opened this summit for us, he said, the summit is arguably one of the surest means of securing investments for the local economy. And that is why we're putting this together. We are the best in the world. We say so. We are the best in medicine. There's no way. I just came back from Saudi Arabia. It's amazing what Nigerians are doing over there. Even in Saudi Arabia, we have Nigerians that are helping to bring people over, get them employed properly, legitimately, on their own, working with the Saudi government. So we are the best in the world. Medicine, engineering, education, every part of the world, we're excelling. So why can't we translate this back to Nigeria? Because NIDCOM was set up to harness this enormous potentials of Nigerians abroad. So, and I'm glad we have, through this, been able to do our own bit in that regard. So we talk about remittances. I know it's always there, but we can do it a lot more. Imagine the diaspora, 1,000 diaspora, put $1,000 together. That's 1,000, that's a whole lot of money. And Dr. Ali Garba, who worked with us on the Diaspora Investment Trust Fund quietly, we counted on your expertise. We'll be talking to us today about investing in your country, investing in the economy. And Dr. Garba, let me thank you very much. Can we appreciate this fine gentleman? And of course, we've talked about sponsors, Coronation Bank, Wema Board, Lemfi, all of you. We really do appreciate you. So as we move on, our theme, as we have heard for this summit, new vistas, new aspirations, new opportunities, the diaspora and national development. This is very appropriate, particularly with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria is always the beautiful bride. Everywhere the president goes, everybody wants to do business with Nigeria. And that is why we say, so should be Nigerian diaspora. If the Chinese, the Indians are invested in your country, you should invest in your own country. Because you know, we know you have the money. We know you have the resources. We know you are investing in other parts of the world. And that's why we're creating a platform to invest in Nigeria, because we, NIDCOM, are your embassy here in Nigeria. So this is very, very apt and is appropriate because it creates innovative platforms of partnerships between the government and the diaspora in attracting investment into local businesses and thus enhancing diaspora direct investment into the country. Also facilitating economic transformation through research and the local development of new energy solutions, which is expected to boost cross-sectoral investment opportunities. I'll mention a few of the local firms and companies that have benefited through participating in NDIS. This include nonprofit organizations who benefited from donations from US-based grant maker, Rubber Foundation. This include the Association of Female Agripreneurs, AFA, Royal School of Educational Therapy Foundation, Vantage Point Academy, the 100 Naira a day school. This is the school where all you pay is 100 Naira. And you can imagine what those children are learning, amazing. And the Godwin Uzoma Oronkwe Foundation. Beyond this, NDIS has over the years been expanding its participating network, showcasing their products and doing everything to target quite a number of remittances, quite a lot of number of investments into the country, such as the diaspora investors, sponsors, and government actors. Besides, NDIS has been providing pro bono coaching and mentoring services to pitchers, as we all saw yesterday. Where is Mr. Kazim? Dr. Kazim, are you in the building? Yeah, there's quite a lot of money that he is ready to bring into this economy for local pitchers. Your new deals, how to sell your businesses and attract investments. This goes to show that the summit is not just keen on attracting foreign direct investments and ensure that the capacities of local businesses impact effectively on our great economy. So this is a summit that will grow. This is a summit that will build on. This is a summit that deserves every support. This is a summit that will make a lot of impact in the Nigerian economy. And this is a summit that will not relent in our drive to attract diaspora investment from all over the world. So as we move on in this summit, I will hear from our speakers. I just want to assure you that as Nigerians, we are the best in the world. We have everything. We have the human capital, which is our greatest asset, our greatest resource. We all need to join hands together. We all need to work together to build this great country of ours. We can criticize, no doubt about that. What are you doing to build your country? What am I doing to build my country? If we all work together, Nigerians at home and Nigerians in the diaspora, we have no excuses with poverty. We have no reason to even go over the world and be humiliated in some instances. So as we do this, let's just be rest assured that there will be challenges, no doubt about that. And that's why we have our ministers here. There will be challenges, but we have to overcome those challenges. I know that it's not a bed of roses. I know that the complaints that we get in NIDCOM, but we try to work at them, we try to resolve them. But the most important thing is that we have to build this country together. Most importantly, as we heard yesterday, there's a new sheriff in town, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's work with him to take Nigeria to where Nigeria truly belongs, the top of the mountain. And only we can do this for ourselves. Coming back from my trip yesterday, virtually everybody in the plane were not Nigerians. And I was talking to some of them, they were all coming to invest in Nigeria. There's something they are saying that you, the diaspora, should see. And we are making you see it. And we're glad that you're beginning to see it. And I know that you will not regret investing in your country. So let's move on. Let's push on. Ultimately, we will build this country together. I thank you all very much for attending, and I look forward to a great event. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you.